Well, Duncan, we got one more, and
Close us out, Frank.
it's a classic. It's one of my all-time favorites.
Hmm.
I've talked about it in the past before, but not really in depth.
Okay.
And I got to see a re-release in theaters of my all-time favorite movie, E.T.
All right,
Duncan,
let's open this
have you seen
bag.
E.T.?
I have seen E.T.
I've seen E.T. well over 100 times, probably. And let me tell you, getting to watch that movie in a theater for the first time was one of the most magical experiences I've ever had in my life.
Oh,
Um, when the music played and the score swelled and like the visuals were happening, I was taken over. I was transfixed by the silver screen, and I got to tell you something about watching this movie in theaters. It was like getting to watch the movie for the first time all over again.
really?
I couldn't have been happier. I had a
You
big.
felt like you were right back there in the 1960s?
What are you talking about?
When did this come out?
1980s, Duncan.
Whoops.
You knew what you were doing, okay? You knew what you were doing. Why you gotta be like that?
I didn't know when it came out.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I
okay.
don't know time periods.
Um, this movie is magical. If you is there like let me know in the comments if you've never seen this movie so I can bully you into watching it because it is so good. And at this point, I'm doing you a favor. Okay, that wasn't malicious. You want
Don't
to say something,
threaten. Don't
Duncan?
threaten our audience,
I'm
first
not
of all.
threatening them. I'm
Don't threaten the
promising them.
kids. Don't threaten the kids. Um,
No, I would never threaten the kids. I love them, and this this is just a great movie. I don't know what can I say about ET that has not been said. It's so good. You would agree it's the best movie ever made.
I think this is a darling movie. I think it's really, really good. And there's little to no problems with it.
There's no problems with it. It's perfect. What's wrong with it, Duncan? Name one. Name one thing. Oh, he's thinking now.
Why didn't they pick him up sooner?
What do you mean?
Why why didn't they pick him up sooner?
Duncan, that's not a real complaint.
Like they leave his friends leave him like over nothing. It's like why did he want to go home so bad?
Duncan, they made a mistake. Oh, is Home Alone a bad movie because the parents left Macaulay Culkin home
How
by
far
himself?
could they have gotten before they were like, "Oh hey, one of our crew is missing." By the way, what was his job?
Whose?
E.T.
What do you mean? What was his
What
job?
did he do on the spaceship?
They were harvesting plants from all around the different planets and bring them onto the ship. Did you not watch the
Why?
movie?
No,
Not
why? I want
understand
to know
visual
why they were
storytelling?
doing that.
The literally opening of that movie showing you the inside of the ship and all the plants, and then it cuts to all the aliens literally taking plants and bringing them onto the ship.
The implications of
Why do
what
you
they're
think the
doing
flower
with
pot is
our
such a big
plants.
deal? Why do you think the flower pot is such a big deal, Duncan?
I'm just saying they left him pretty quick, and I don't know why he was so excited to leave his new friends.
He didn't. He wanted his new friends to stay. He literally tells Elliot, "Come with me," and Elliot's like, "Why can't you stay?" That's the whole point of the movie. They're from two different worlds. They can never be together, Duncan. But that's the beautiful. Maybe something's not beautiful because a thing is beautiful because it ends, Duncan.
I
I'm
think he's up
quitting
to
this
something.
podcast
I
right
think
now.
I think
Thank you
ET
all.
is up to something. I don't trust him.
Why don't you trust DT?
What if he was a soldier?
What does that have to do with anything?
What if he's killed?
What are you talking about, Duncan?
What if ET was a warrior in his like
He harvests plants. I do wonder, do you think that the ETs had um a defense mechanism in case someone attacked them?
I want to know if they have like a judicial court system. Like what's their
I mean,
laws like?
they are. If you watch the Phantom Menace, the aliens in ET can be seen in the background, so it's technically canonical, and they are part of the Star Wars universe.
Then what side are they on?
Well, I mean, I don't think you can say a race of something is on a certain side of something. I think every
Hmm.
individual has their own belief system.
But now we know that ET could have a political belief.
Yeah, he could. I mean, they were seen in the Senate in the Phantom
Where
Menace.
was ET during January 6th, Frank?
No!
Sorry, that's not funny. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I'm gonna Photoshop him in there now. I'm gonna Photoshop
no.
ET.
Oh god.
Okay, so like I don't know. He's a little dumpling, and like you're supposed to project onto him, but it's like that's a being. I think they infantilized ET in this movie.
What do you mean they? I don't even know what that means.
They made him a baby.
How the heck did they infantilize him?
Because he's like, oh, and like talking to like the stuffed animals.
He doesn't speak the language, and he's trying to find a common way to communicate to children.
I think he's up to something.
Like
oh,
what?
He doesn't have a language, but he's in the Senate.
Duncan, he has a language, but he doesn't speak English.
Something shady's going on there, man.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I can't believe you. You ruined.
Great movie. I love it, but like, come on.
Ay.
Truly a classic from your neighbor, Steven Steelbook.
Steelbook. Speaking of Steelbooks and ET.
Oh, yeah. I should have seen what I was doing there.
I have the ET Steelbook. Look at that, made out of metal.
Look at that war criminal on the cover.
When I have people come over, I can say, "Look I own ET on a." Oh look, I have my ticket in here too from when I saw the re-release.
Aw.
And I can say, I keep my small optical discs in this metal case because I'm a real man. Try finding a man like that.
Thank you for listening to the Mr. Movies podcast.